In this video, we're going to be looking at some trigonometry basics. So, have you heard the acronym SOHCAHTOA before? Because SOHCAHTOA is our basis for our trigonometry. These three terms revolve around our right triangle and help us find sides or angles of our right triangle. Our right triangle, of course, is a triangle that has an angle that is 90 degrees. Our side opposite to our box or 90-degree angle is our hypotenuse. And say this is theta right here. Our side adjacent to our theta is our adjacent. And our side opposite to our theta is our opposite, just as the name suggests, opposite. And my SO stands for sine, which is my S, my opposite, which is my O, my H is my hypotenuse. My Ka is my cos, which is a C right here, and then A is my adjacent. My H is my hypotenuse. And last but not least, my Toa is my tan, which is my opposite over my adjacent. Right, just going over just one more time. My opposite is the side that's opposite to my angle. My adjacent or my theta, my adjacent is the side that's adjacent to my theta. My hypotenuse is, of course, the side that's opposite to my 90-degree angle. There we go. We have our SOHCAHTOA now. And another thing is the Pythagorean theorem. I have an iCard. So if you don't know the Pythagorean theorem, you can have a look, or if you just want a refresher, I'll leave an icon on the top right here somewhere. Hypotenuse, adjacent, opposite, theta, and my Pythagorean theorem is my right triangle with my A, B, and my C. Oh, sorry. With my A, B, and my C, and my formula is A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. You're going to use this a lot through trigonometry, really, because we're dealing with the same right triangles as we do with our Pythagorean theorem. Let's get into a few quick problems. So we are given a triangle with two sides, sorry, with all three sides are our hypotenuse is given to us, our adjacent, and our opposite to our theta. And they're asking us to find our theta right here, or x degrees, right? And what we have to use for this, what I would use, you can use any of the three acronyms SOHCAHTOA because we're given all three sides. However, I'm going to be using sine, and my sine is my opposite over my hypotenuse, which means my sine theta is equal to my 4, which is my opposite to my theta, which is the angle I want to find. And my 5 is hypotenuse, which is opposite to my 90-degree angle. And now we know our 4 divided by 5 is approximately 0.8. Now to find degrees, you always do the inverse function, and then you times it by your value. So in this case, when I plug it into my calculator, my sine to -1 times my 0.8, I get 53.1 degrees rounded to my nearest tenth. And that is what my x degrees is, the degree that I wanted to find. And another And the other thing that we can, the other thing we can find with our trigonometry SOHCAHTOA is the angle. Oh, sorry, the side of our right triangle. And that we can find out when we're given an angle. In this case, we're given an angle of, let's just go off this triangle right here, which is we're given 53.1 degrees. We're asked to find our hypotenuse, and we're given one side, which is our 4. We're given our opposite. Uh, let's change that up. We are given our adjacent to our theta, or 53 degrees, in this case, our 3. And we're asked to find our hypotenuse, or our x. So in this case, we use cos, which is ca and is adjacent over my hypotenuse. The reason I chose this is because it includes my hypotenuse, which is the side I want to find, and also has a side which I know a value of, which is my adjacent. Now it's a matter of plugging values. Cos 53.1 is equal to my adjacent, which in this case is my 3, and my hypotenuse is what I want to find. Now I will just flip everything to the reciprocal, so it'll be a little bit more easier for me to isolate x. So easy linear functions, I times both sides by 3. 3 divided by cos 53.1 degrees is equal to my x, because my 3 and 3 cancel out. And now it's just a matter of going in and plugging it into my calculator, my values. And my 3 by cos 53.1 gives me 5 rounded, rounded to the nearest whole number. So 5 centimeters, let's just say centimeters. So and we know our hypotenuse now is 5 centimeters. So that was basic trigonometry. Remember, SOHCAHTOA relates to our sine, cos, and tan. Our sine, our cos, and our tan. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe.